Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Joy Lim Nakran. Okay, sharing with you some of the top stories that we're following. Right off the top, I want to show you this live look inside of the room where we are expecting a Senate committee hearing. It's just actually getting underway right now, and this basically has Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis under the microscope. So it's a state Senate committee hearing that basically the mission is to continue testimony about Ms. Willis' hiring of a now former special Trump prosecutor Nathan Wade and the timing of when the relationship turned romantic. They're also looking into some allegations of misused state and federal funds. Today, the panel will question Fulton County Commission Chair Rob Pitts and County CFO Sharon Whitmore about whether they signed off on Willis hiring Wade. And the panel could subpoena District Attorney Willis to testify at some point as well. I want to get to a little bit more background in a report now prepared by my colleague Rebecca Schramm.
One of the events is a campaign event. DA Fani Willis will have a Q&A with voters at a soul food restaurant as she runs for re-election. But the event at the state capitol today, she will most likely not attend. So let's talk about that one. At 10 o'clock this morning, a state Senate committee will reconvene to continue hearing testimony about Willis's hiring of now former special Trump prosecutor Nathan Wade and the timing of when their relationship turned romantic. They're also looking into allegations of misused state and federal funds. Today, the committee will question Fulton County Commission Chairman Rob Pitts and County CFO Sharon Whitmore about whether they signed off on Willis hiring Wade. Willis supporters have called all of this a witch hunt, but the committee chairman says otherwise.
You lose the confidence of the public in the fairness of our criminal justice system if they think prosecutors are engaging in prosecution so that their lovers can get rich. Our job's not to go after any person, but it's to make sure this doesn't happen again. Let's get Georgia laws amended or implemented that can restore faith and confidence in our judicial system.
The committee could subpoena DA Willis at some point. We'll be watching both events today, and we'll have updates as they happen. At the state capitol, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.
And another live look here at this committee hearing getting underway. And I do want to let you know, if you want to watch this live, just go to what we call internally our secondary stream. It's our special events stream. Also on Atlanta News First Plus, it's our special events stream. And, that's on our app. That's obviously on all of our other streaming platforms. And you can also watch it on YouTube as well. So, but rest assured, if you're not into, sitting there and watching the whole thing, we're going to keep you up to date with all the latest here on Atlanta News First and Atlanta News First Plus.
And in that complaint, an anonymous student says this investigation gives them hope for Arab, Muslim, and Palestinian students. The investigation into Emory University was opened by the U.S. Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights. Students filed that complaint, claiming Islamophobia and anti-Palestinian, anti-Arab discrimination. It's 18 pages detailing incidents at the hands of Emory faculty, students, and alumni. Those complainants say Arab and Palestinian students have been targeted on social media and verbally harassed on the campus. Complaints continue to say they were allegedly called terrorists and fake Muslims, even claiming flyers with the number of Palestinians killed in the war were ripped down or thrown away.
Our government is not listening to us, our administration is not listening to us, and our university admin are not listening to us either.
The executive director of the Council on American Islamic Relations in Georgia issued a statement saying, quote, "The opening of this investigation by the OCR is a welcome step and one we hope leads to answers about the failures of Emory University to address anti-Muslim and anti-Palestinian activities since October last year, despite several biased reports and a letter from civil rights organizations." And the school has said they could not comment on the complaint. At Emory University, Yasmina Alston, Atlanta News First.
All right, thanks so much to Yasmina for that report. I want to bring in now First Alert meteorologist Rodney Harris. Apologize, I'm just fiddling with the graphics here. And you're going to tell us about this forecast happening today because, you know, it's a little bit unpredictable.
Yeah, so and that's why we're here for you, Joy. Today is the first day of changes for us here in North Georgia and Metro Atlanta. Had a pretty decent week, but we now are in a pattern where we'll see basically a daily chance of some storms every single day through Monday. So that'll be our story here as we take you into the weekend. So here's what you can expect every day, Joy, through your upcoming weekend. Some spotty storms, and I wanted to make sure that I pointed out that there is going to be lightning out there in the afternoon and evening. So if you have any plans on Saturday and Sunday, if you're going to get out and about, just know that there will be the chance for lightning. Just make sure and have a backup plan ready to go if you are going to be out and about. In addition to that, we're not really forecasting any significant severe weather or any organized severe weather, but there will be at least the potential of some isolated strong winds in the afternoon and evening as well. Again, that's mainly Saturday and Sunday, and it's not a washout. Like even today, the rain has mostly ended for Metro Atlanta. We'll see some pop-up storms later on this evening, but for the rest of the morning and going to the afternoon, we're in mostly good shape. So it's important that you know that as we go into the weekend. Yes, we will see some scattered storms out there, but certainly not a washout. Here's a look at First Alert radar right now. This is at 10:07 on your Friday morning. And as you can see, the rain is in East Georgia, and it's in like far northwest Georgia. Metro Atlanta is kind of sandwiched in between the rain. So for those of you in Clark County, that rain is moving out. It really continues in Raven County, also Habersham County, also White County, and even Banks County, North Hall County, you're seeing some shower activity. That's going to continue to move out of the region, and we do have some really spotty showers that are in far northwest Georgia, but again, that's very light activity. Metro Atlanta, we are sandwiched in the rain, and I don't believe that we'll see a whole lot of rain for Metro Atlanta for the rest of your day. So if you have any plans, or at least the rest of your morning, I should say. So if you have any plans out there in Metro Atlanta, you're good to go through lunch, and you're good to go through at least the first part of the afternoon, and then we'll start to see those changes this evening. So here is an updated look at your high-resolution forecast model. Happy Friday to you, everybody. I'm First Alert meteorologist Rodney Harris. So lunchtime, we're looking pretty good, but notice, hello, Madeline. I just wanted to say hi to Madeline because I never see her. As we get into the later part of the afternoon and evening, those are the pop-up storms that you're seeing mainly north of I-20. So the coverage is like 40% later on this evening, so it's not much, and most of us are staying dry. But if you are headed out to dinner this evening, that is when you will see that potential for storms as far south as about I-20. So watch out for that later on this evening, closer to dinner time. And then we'll see more substantial rain moving into far west Georgia during the overnight hours tonight, and that will continue into Metro Atlanta, but most of us will be asleep when that rain moves in during the overnight hours. As we get into Saturday, here's your forecast model for Saturday. So notice we do have scattered storms Saturday afternoon. You can see right over Metro Atlanta, like 4 or 5 o'clock. That'll continue through Saturday evening. So that's your 60% coverage of showers and storms on Saturday. And as we go into Sunday, the exact same story. We'll have showers and storms popping up in the afternoon and evening. So both days this weekend, we have rain in your forecast. We can't stress enough that you need that backup plan because we know there's a lot going on between the Kentucky Derby, in addition to it being Cinco de Mayo and all the festivities that we have this weekend. You don't have to cancel your plans, but definitely have a backup plan because those storms will be out there both Saturday and Sunday. So there you go. The First Alert weather day is today through Monday. Today and Monday are the lower coverage days at 40%. Saturday and Sunday, the weekend, are the higher coverage days at 60%. So the coverage is just meaning how much rain will be out there at once. And then as we get into Tuesday, we'll dry back out. High pressure will build in. High of 87 on Tuesday, Wednesday high of 90. So Tuesday and Wednesday are the days that you can get out there and get your outdoor work done, but it'll be super hot both days, so watch out for that. So that's the story. That's what we're looking at for today. Again, if you're in Metro Atlanta, we're dry for the rest of the morning. We're dry for much of the afternoon, but as you're driving home from work and especially at dinner time, north of I-20, some pop-up storms will be possible. That's why we're keeping the first alert weather day for today. Even though it's mostly dry, this evening you'll have that potential for more storms, and then we'll keep it running for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday before things start to improve. So we'll keep you up to date on this forecast and the first alert weather app. We hope that you guys have an amazing Friday, and until next time, we'll see you soon.